I like the idea of changing people's minds about what it is to be a stripper. I feel like I could do my show buck naked with not a stitch of clothing on and still do it in a classy way. I've come under a lot of fire for it's not, stripping's not classy. I'm like, well, I'm going to show you that it is. When you have general acceptance of everybody, you're existing in the safe and the mediocre, and people will forget you. I feel like my entire career is based on my love of lingerie. I got more into the idea of bringing this kind of glamour photography back, creating retro fetishistic imagery that, people remembered Betty Page for, and sort of, being the living, breathing version of that. I just felt like I couldn't really relate to a lot of the modern standards of beauty, what I see on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. There's no way for me to arrive to that. I have nothing in common with those girls. I was working in the LA underground nightclub scene as a go-go dancer, and then I walked into a strip club. It was just like rock and roll and bikinis and tans and beautiful California blondes. It developed quite a following of women that would come to see me, and affluent, educated men that were intrigued by this girl with pale skin and black hair walking around. What I thought was I have no competition here. There's nobody like me here. That's another thing that I learned about myself, is what makes you different makes you valuable to people. I love that idea that you can cover something up and create a whole lust for it. I'm self-styled. I don't have a glam squad around me. I taught myself how to do it, and it's really been empowering for me. Glamour is not about natural beauty. It's not about youth. It's not about being a certain ethnicity. It's about creating, weaving a web of magic, and that's what I love about it. It's for everyone. I would not be sitting here right now in a mini skirt. I would never be sitting here in a mini skirt talking to you. It's just I don't like to show that much leg. I have dimmer switches in every room of my house. I choose colors that I think are flattering on my skin. I know pink light is going to make me look better, and I love creating a space that makes me feel good. But I'm the same girl that goes into the dressing room and tries on a bathing suit and goes, whoa, is that what I really look like? If you dropped into my burlesque show, which is a striptease show, I have 80% of the ticket holders are women. I love seeing women with no clothes on and going, wow, she is so beautiful. Men are so lucky. All those curves. And I got to see my lingerie collection on 30 different kinds of women, different ethnicities, different body shapes, different ages. See that it didn't just work on me, and in fact it worked even better on some of these other women. I got really excited. I was in Ibiza, and I'd been hired to do this private birthday party. I remember getting there, and I was really excited. It was the whole family was there. The little girls, the daughters, kept sneaking in my dressing room, and I had talked to the mother. I was I'm nervous about doing my show in front of your little girls, and she was that's absurd. My girls have been seeing nudity since they were little girls, and so they don't have to hang up. And when they watch you, and she was this is the image of woman I want them to grow up with. And they see girls in nothing but a G-string here in Ibiza on the beach all day, and they have a very healthy relationship with nudity. And that's but I even felt that my American upbringing I was putting that on myself and on them, and they were
it's what creates pornography.
Silly, yeah. They thought it was silly. It's inspiring for me when I see somebody that is achieving greatness that maybe is slightly against odds. And I found that throughout, everyone that I admire has a little bit of that, and they're willing to say I am not really that great at this, but people think I am because I made them believe that I am. I like that. I really enjoy dating older, more established men because I liked feeling more inexperienced around the man. I don't care about a man having money or his own power and all that stuff. I thought, it doesn't matter, I just want to be loved. And then I realized oh no, you have to care about this stuff because he needs that too. He needs to feel like he has some power in the relationship, and if you take all that away, it can be really, really tricky. I am presenting a very idealized, fantastic, not real version of sexuality. It's all created and with the lighting and the costumes, not anything close to who I am as a real sexual person.